So yeah, welcome back. And today we're gonna talk about more bad Monster Hunter takes in part 2. Part dos. Enjoy. I worked real hard on this one.
MH is better suited for a main console, not a portable. If you're not using a pro controller, you're making it harder on yourself than necessary.
Okay, so one, the Switch is a hybrid console, but even then, he's both right and wrong. Because look, if you're playing with this, then we have a problem. Especially if you have adult-sized hands, you should probably play with this. But, if you're gonna play portable, you should be playing with this. You need this bad boy right here. You gotta get this. So, to say that Monster Hunter should be on quote-unquote main consoles is kind of dumb, considering how it usually sells the most when it's not. It sells the most usually when it's on portable consoles. I hate to say it, but it sounds like this person maybe only played World and just figured, well, fuck, goddamn, it's not on a PlayStation. Well, that's sacrilege. But hey, I'll give you props though. The little pro controller comment was actually pretty good because that does matter. You probably don't want to play this game with Joy-Cons, it feels like ass.
It's too slow and sluggish. I'll continue with this game, but I miss fast-paced games with an actual challenge. This is just slow AoE spam avoiding. It's getting boring very fast. I come from fast-paced games and this feels like a slow-motion, beginner's noob game, hence why the combat is so badly scripted. Capcom have dipped and not revived the franchise.
Let's just laugh at him now.
So, it moves like a slow motion so you can better read your enemy being the monster. This is not Devil May Cry. You can take your ass back to Devil May Cry and play that, or any other fast-paced action game. There's nothing wrong with that per se, but come on, Monster Hunter is not supposed to be that. Can you get it through your head already? That's not what it's supposed to be. Capcom doesn't have to revive Monster Hunter because Capcom never killed Monster Hunter, so there's no reviving to be happening here. Monster Hunter was never a fast-paced action game. I don't know who this person is basing this off of. Also, let's not try to pretend like Monster Hunter doesn't have some of the best scripted combat in the industry. I mean, where do you think the Soul series got it from? I at least think it was part of the inspiration as far as the combat goes. The AI and monsters, well, when the AI wants to not be stupid, it's actually really good. And the scripting is so good, the animations are so good, that you know when a monster's gonna do a certain attack. And now I'm ranting, so we're gonna move on to the next one.
Monster Hunter fans mad that not everyone likes their clunky spend 20 minutes sharpening your sword combat. I see.
So you can stay in your corner and sharpen for 20 minutes. And I'm gonna go kill the Rathian in sub 3.
I wish I could get used to the shitty controls in this game, but Capcom likes to reinvent the wheel with controls and force players to use them.
You must be confusing Nintendo with Capcom, because the one time Capcom reinvented the wheel for Monster Hunter was terrible. That was with Monster Hunter Tri. Playing with the Wiimote on that game was doo-doo, hot garbage, dung pods, monster shit. That was bad. That was really bad. I think other than that, I mean, the controls from the first game or the first 2 games were terrible. So I think now controls for Monster Hunter haven't really been changed much. It's so much more better. It's so much more smoother. They're not forcing us to play with motion controls or anything. Like, that's barely even a thing anymore. What are you saying?
I don't know if it's just me, but going from high quality armors from World to this N64 graphics on the Switch feels just so wrong.
You know, I will never understand why gamers on the internet have to be the most to over exaggerate everything about a situation. It's like kind of ridiculous. I don't think you remember what that looked like. I mean, to be fair, a few years ago I forgot what Ocarina of Time looked like. And then I went back to look at it on the N64 and I was blown away by how bad it looked. Now to us at the time, it looked great. It looked so realistic. We had more imagination as kids. But Rise does not look like this. Nor does it look like this. It doesn't even look like this.
You're probably only ever playing MHW, so now for you offended your precious little game and exposed your little snowflake ass, you can trash talk and avoid the facts. It's a badly developed combat system, it's slow and requires a tiny bit of skill and timing, the rest is luck that you don't get godmodded.
No, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
Need I say any more? Yeah, I don't think I have to say anything else about that. So, that's it for today's bad takes. So, this is still a new series for me, a new, like, video, kind of thing. I can't really think right. But yeah, this is, I'm still used to this kind of video format, so, yeah. The more I work on this type of stuff, the better it would be, and maybe even a little longer. So if you guys enjoyed, consider subscribing, because we're going to have more bad takes. We're going to have more guides coming up. Maybe we might get another MH Rise demo very soon, so I'll be covering that. And a bunch of other Monster Hunter topics, and even some Phantasy Star Online too, if you're into Phantasy Star. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think of this these bad opinions, because if I do too much of them, I think I'll die. So also check out the Bad Monster Hunter Takes on Twitter, and follow the page if you haven't already. That's where you're gonna find some of the crazy takes. And if you want me to cover some takes, even on other games, specifically like action RPGs or something similar to Monster Hunter, DM me on Twitter or join the Discord and submit them to me, and I'll compile them and probably do it in a video. So yeah, that's it for this really long outro. Goodbye now.